Good morning. It's Sunday and beautiful and sunny where I am. Just a little chilly, but it's just a gorgeous day. So I hope wherever you are, it's gorgeous. I hope you have a chance to get out and be in the fresh air for a little bit. But by get out, I mean within your space. So I'm urging everyone to be patient, to practice that quality, because we still don't know what we're dealing with in so many ways. We don't have the testing that we need to be sure. And we've got a lot of unanswered questions, and it's better to slow down. So think of what a short period of time that this has actually been in our lives, to be separated from everyone and to be social distancing and staying self-quarantined. It's a relatively very short period of time. So I know lots of people feel a need to get back to work, and I certainly understand that. And there may be more and more anxiety and fear coming up. So remember, that's what we're dealing with when we see protest. My son lives in Madison, and he felt like he was close. He was not involved in, but didn't live very far from a lot of the protests going on there. And even he felt like it was how crazy that was, that people were really trying to be pushing as much as they could, and he felt like it was really reckless. So we're seeing that. If we're watching the news at all, we're seeing that happening. So remember, be calm, be patient. Don't let others make decisions for you about the right thing to do. Don't be caught up in the emotions. Try to be clear within yourself what the best thing is for you and for your loved ones, and stay on that path. Try not to get caught up in the emotional upheaval that's going on. And the best way you can do that is to keep coming back to yourself, understanding yourself, being with yourself, knowing that being calm is giving you an entry into knowing your best, most skillful ways to think and ways to behave. No need to get into a big emotional battle over this. It doesn't need to be a battle. I think almost all of that is based on fear, and it goes very deep. So it's not going to be something we can get rid of in other people. So we can only work with it within ourselves and do what you know is right for you. So stay healthy, stay well, and let's sit for a little bit, and then go about your day feeling calm. Come back and sit whenever you need to, or if you can walk, even if it's just around your house, or you have a tiny backyard, or you have some sidewalks where you know you're safe to walk, or a pathway, or you can be out in nature. Let that be your meditation time. Anytime you can be quiet and be attentive and paying attention to what's going on within you. Pay attention to your surroundings and what your senses are picking up on. But to find all the places you can during the day to stay calm, to stay peaceful, to stay loving. It's hard. It's hard. I have to contact all my loved ones by phone or on the computer, and that's hard. But it's also we're maintaining enough difference that we're also being very loving to each other. We're not fighting or arguing. We're seeing how precious it is. But I know if you're all in the same household, you may have a different angle, and you may not be enjoying everyone you get to stay with 24/7. So appreciate it while you have it, and find those times and those places, those minutes, those seconds where you can just go inward, where you can breathe, where you can feel spaciousness. So let's practice a little and then go about our days, but always mindful that everything has to be coming from within us. So don't get into arguments with people with different political viewpoints. Don't get angry at others because you disagree with what they think or how they're reacting to things. That doesn't help, and that just gets us upset on a deeper level. So it's a challenge. It's a challenge either way. If you're acting totally from fear, that's draining and painful to watch and painful to be in that body. And if you're not coming from a place of fear, you have to work to stay in that non-fear place when others are reacting all around you. So remember, don't be reactive. Try to find your own calm voice inside and nurture that. And nurture doing the things that you know are right for you and your loved ones. Okay, so you're in your position now, whether you're on the floor or in a chair, or if you're listening to me and you're out walking. So let all of your focus come inward. So if you can, if you're not walking or keeping your eyes on children, let your eyes close. Bring all your attention to your breath. Feeling your breath in your belly. Or feeling it just around your nostrils. Be aware of the subtle sensations of each inhale and each exhale. Be aware of how precious each breath in and out is. Now send good thoughts to yourself, nurturing thoughts, thoughts that you need to hear. If you're caught up in fear or anxiety, reassure yourself that you're okay. Send those wishes to yourself. May I be well. May I feel safe. May I be content in these days. May I be free from fear and worry and anxiety. May I be filled with peace. Now extend out and include your loved ones. See their faces. Remember, if you're in a house full of people, that those, whether you're feeling it at the moment or not, these are your loved ones. These are the ones closest to you. Think of your family members and your extended family of friends. They may be next to you, or they may be thousands of miles away. Where they are, it doesn't make any difference right now. And it doesn't matter if we're in the middle of a fight or an argument with one of our loved ones. That doesn't matter either. Our emotional states are temporary. They're impermanent. They come and go. But we know that these are the ones we're connected to, the ones we can feel our connection to. So even if you're arguing with a loved one, you know that they're still in this category. May all my loved ones and my close friends and my pets, may they all be well. May they be safe. May they be free from these troubling emotions of fear and worry and a sense of anxiety. May they be content. May they be able to experience joy. May they be filled with peace. Now extend out to your community, and you can define community any way that feels comfortable for you. It might be the people who live next door to you, your neighborhood, your building. Could be your sangha or your congregation, your flock. Think of one of your communities and be aware that even in a community that we have people who we know extremely well. Some are acquaintances. Some are strangers, maybe they're that new. Some may be challenging people, difficult people. And just think of the people in that community. Just find one. Don't worry about the ones you're leaving out. Just find one of your communities. And send these loving, kind thoughts, these thoughts of goodwill. Loving can feel like too strong a word if we're using it for strangers or difficult people. But goodwill is the same concept. So send out these thoughts of goodwill to every individual in your community and all of the animals, all of the living beings within that community. May everyone in my community, all the living beings in my community, may everyone be safe and well. May everyone be free from fear and worry and anxiety. May everyone be content and patient. And may everyone be filled with peace. And now just let that goodwill extend out, let it radiate out from you, and just let it continue to an infinite degree. No limits to it. No one is excluded. No being is excluded. So send out goodwill, feelings of kindness, friendliness to all living beings, human and non-human, all creatures, all invisible beings throughout this world system. Just feel that radiating from you out in all directions, limitless, open, spacious. And worry and fear can cause us to feel tight, and we lose that sense of spaciousness and openness. So practicing this can help us let go of that tightness, let go of that constriction. Just open up. There's nothing to fear. To all beings being born and those who are dying, send this goodwill as well. For the beings, the human beings dying away from their families, send goodwill as if you're sitting with someone you love as they pass away. That sense of comfort that you want to give them. This feeling of goodwill and loving kindness is to calm and help them as well. Now just come back to your breath. Just stay with your beautiful breath. Let your focus of attention be on the rising of your breath as you inhale, and then as you release the breath, feel that falling away. Let that be your focus. The nature of all things is to rise and exist for a short time and then to fall away. So use your precious time wisely. Practice when you can. Be loving and kind and compassionate. And may peace be with you. I'll see you again Tuesday. Have a good day.